Um, yeah, Leon Edwards, Muhammad. I'm a huge Muhammad fan. I'm also a Leon Edwards fan. It's well documented. Anyone who's British, I fucking root hard for. Leon Edwards is in a tough fucking spot, man. Because you click on him, Chin, you look at his activity, right? He's supposed to fight Hamzat, and that was on, off, on, off, on, off. Then finally, they give him Muhammad, who stepped up, fought 2 weeks prior. They give him that guy. He's just in a tough fucking spot. His last loss was to the champ, Kamaru Usman, that was 6 years ago. That was 6 years ago. 6 years ago, he lost a fight. Since then, that boy has done work. My mate has done fucking work. Biggest win, he beat Older Cerrone. That was fun. Decision. Gunnar Nelson, split decision. Where's Gunnar Nelson? I know they're all shut down out there. Where's having a Gunnar Nelson? So I always loved watching him fight. Then Dos Anjos, great win there. Kind of controlled that fight. And then I definitely thought he deserved a title shot. But we're in this weird world where Instagram followers get you, or if the fans, popularity with the fans get you title shots. But no one's more deserving, no one's more underrated than Leon Edwards, by far. And so he fights Muhammad, which it does nothing for the guy. He just wants to be active. Hasn't fought in basically 2 fucking years, little under 2 years. Still, that's an eternity for a fighter. Hasn't fought in 2 years. Usually fights twice a year. Hasn't fought in 2 years. Decides to just take what he can get because the Hamzat fight was falling off. I figured if he beat Hamzat, he'd get a title shot. So he does Muhammad a favor and takes the fight, flies out to Vegas, hasn't had payday in 2 years now. I want you to think about it. Not getting paid in 2 fucking years. And he's ranked number 3 in the world. Fights Muhammad and pokes the guy in the eye. Goes knuckle deep in his eye. Balls deep, knuckle deep in his fucking eye. And it's, a no contest. Worst case scenario. Doesn't move the needle, doesn't put you anywhere closer to the title shot, even though you deserve it. So you do one of 2 things with Leon Edwards. You either run it back with Muhammad, which I'm not mad at if they want to do that and do it soon. Cool, everyone's ready to go. Muhammad wasn't getting lit up. It was a tough fight for him. The distance seemed to be an issue for Muhammad. Him being a pressure fighter, that's what he does. His back was against the cage a lot of the fight, especially in the first round. So, for Muhammad, his strength is his pressure, his tenacity, he's definitely a better wrestler than Leon Edwards. As the fight went on, it swayed more in Muhammad's favor. So it's tough to say, Leon Edwards won that fight. I don't know. I don't know who could say that. But what I will say is for Leon Edwards, you either do a direct and immediate rematch with Muhammad, who Muhammad deserves it, really save this card. You owe it to the guy. Or you just give Leon Edwards a title shot. I know he doesn't have 1 million Instagram followers. I know, he lost to Kamaru Usman, the champ. But you got to do what's right sometimes. You got to do what's right, and that's what's right is, it's not Leon Edwards' fault a fucking pandemic hit or Hamzat got COVID. That's not on him, so he shouldn't be disciplined. Let the guy fight for the title because, again, they haven't fought since 2015, man. 6 years ago. 2 completely different fighters. And you see how much better Leon Edwards, more crisp, more controlled, more experienced. But on the other side of that, you got Kamaru Usman, more controlled, more experienced, more championship fights, So I would like to see it. I don't think it's just a toss-up that Leon Edwards is going to put on the same performance as he did 6 years ago. Anyone who says that's out of their goddamn mind. So I'd love to see a championship fight for Leon Edwards. I doubt they do it. And if you're not going to do that, do the immediate rematch with Muhammad, Leon Edwards in Vegas again. Just book it in the next 2 or 3 weeks. If Muhammad's eye is okay. That's such a shame.